Let's cross now to our reporter Rebecca Williams, who's at the scene for us. Rebecca.
Well, yes, there is still a strong police presence here tonight. This, of course, is one of London's most exclusive postcodes. Two-bedroom apartments sell here for up to £8 million. Now, we don't know the full circumstances of what happened here today, but what we do know is that two men died in what's being called a tragic accident.
The scene in Knightsbridge this afternoon after two men died falling from this first-floor balcony as its railings collapsed. Those living nearby have today spoken of their shock.
The judges today said that Tanya Clarence is of previous good character. She was suffering from a mental illness at the time, and she previously pleaded guilty to the manslaughter of her 3 disabled children.
A rare glimpse inside Feltham Young Offenders Institution. This exclusive footage shows a routine encounter between a prison officer and an inmate. The next thing that happens is shocking and violent. The prisoner punches Nicola Williams in the face. She was left with serious injuries and needed reconstructive surgery.
Well, as you mentioned, this reconstruction will take place later on today. This will be the focus. This was where Alice Gross was last seen on CCTV. Now, as you can see, there are posters up all over the town appealing for more information about her disappearance. There's been a lot of activity here this morning with forensics and police officers at the site. Now, we understand the body was found in the River Brent late last night, just through the trees behind me.
Eurotunnel pet check-in at 6 a.m. on a Saturday morning. In the space of 45 minutes, 5 large Lithuanian registered vans have pulled up here, all carrying designer puppies.
How old is this dog?
It's around 4 months.
4 months?
Yeah.
Very small.
Our source says these vans have been monitored by the authorities for months. The puppies inside have travelled over 1,000 miles in cramped conditions.
Let's get the very latest now from the Old Bailey and go to our correspondent there, Rebecca Williams. Rebecca.
Well, yes, as you mentioned, these are the first Britons to be jailed for terrorist training in Syria in 2013. These two brothers are originally from Stratford in East London, and they were picked up by police at Dover when they were returning to the UK from Syria. Well, yes, as you say, we've been hearing evidence today from this officer from South Yorkshire Police who was on duty on that fateful day. She says she's felt scapegoated by South Yorkshire Police, who she says have tried to divert the blame over the years.
Tens of thousands of people have visited the Tower of London today to get a glimpse of this sea of poppies, the majority of which will be removed by Wednesday.
Well, from Wednesday, around 8,000 volunteers will be brought in here to start removing some of the poppies. They've been sold to people across the country for £25. The proceeds from that will go to armed forces charities.
Rebecca, the Foreign Office cooperating with the family on this?
Well, absolutely. They say they're doing all they can to keep David Haines safe. But as you mentioned there, the family have issued this statement calling on the Islamic State militant group to get in touch with them. We understand that they got off a flight from Istanbul. We are told that there was no security risk to anyone on that flight. This was a pre-planned operation from intelligence that West Midlands Police received, and we understand that they are now searching 2 addresses in the Walsall area.